Peter Dutton's comments have already started to have impacts around communities. They are comments that are very typical of the politics of fear and the politics of division, the kind of politics that we really don't need right now in Australia.
I do not accept for 1 minute that the serious issues of national security that we are dealing with are an excuse to legitimise the racial profiling of a community based on the children and grandchildren. And part of the role of the Minister for Immigration is making sure that we are as cohesive as possible in making sure that people who might feel marginalised in fact feel every word that is in our citizenship oath.
He has abdicated his responsibility as a Minister of Immigration to bring Australians together. Rather, he has chosen to divide us through fear-mongering. And I ask the Minister for Immigration, does he believe, as he does with the hundreds of thousands of Lebanese Australians, that letting my family migrate from Egypt to this country, was that a mistake?
He has continued down the path. He has looked to blame others for the hurt he is causing, and he has caused hurt. We know this.
Suggesting it was a mistake to allow a generation of migrants to come to Australia more than 3 decades ago because of the crimes of a tiny handful of their grandchildren is not just ignorant and insulting. It is not just a denigration of people who've worked so hard and given so much to this country. The comments were not just a repudiation of the success of Australia, a nation made great by migration and multiculturalism. The minister's comments, his ignorant comments, contradict and undermine and fly in the face of every briefing I've ever received from our security agencies who explain to us how best to counter radicalisation about defeating extremism. Loud, lazy disrespect, wholesale labelling of entire communities for the actions of a tiny minority, aid and abet the isolation and resentment that the extremists prey upon.